Hey, what's up? How's it going? Whoever's first, yell first. Okay, you're first, Spin Cobra. How's it going today? I guess there's been some crazy stuff still going on. I've been trying to do as much as I can do. I'm only one person. And sadly, as everything's unraveling, I have to leave. So here's a new tower that they're building here in downtown Phoenix. But I'm not here for that. There's another event that I'm going to be covering after this. So I'm going to the Professional Standards Division. How's it going, Noah? And I have this complaint for Officer Fisher on Tempe against police violence's. He was the officer that got butt hurt that we were standing near the alley filming them, and he tried to say officer safety and didn't care about our safety. So he proceeded to tape us inside the crime scene, which means now we're actually technically allowed to be within the crime scene because we were taped inside of it. And then basically the video shows, and I'm gonna post mine later. I've been kind of behind, I'll be honest. I'll post my view later so that PSD can look at it. Obviously I wasn't live at the time, but I got it on my static camera. So Tempe against police violence caught it, and him and another bald unidentified officer pushed us back even though we were walking backwards. So this is a complaint right here. So it says, here, I'm going to put it down for a minute. You'll see chest view. So Officer Fisher, badge number 10119. And I put this for 2 separate events so that I'm not wasting resources. So at 2800 or at 2800 to 2900 East Atlanta, showed up as press to cover the barricade situation. We got asked to move from alleyway. Fisher proceeded to tape us in the crime scene tape. After we were moving backwards, Fisher and an unidentified bald officer started putting their hands on us, pushing us, potentially damaging equipment. Very unprofessional and goes against freedom of press. And separate event at, and I listed the times above, but so it happened on the same day at 400 South or 400 Southern South Mountain Precinct. Myself and another journalist were trying to collect information during the same shift that the shooting was on. We hit the call button near the door of the precinct and requested a supervisor. They stated there was none available, and we eventually had them send any officer. Basically, we waited for a few minutes, then decided to try to flag down an officer. 5 of your officers drove by us while flagging them down without even stopping to ask, "Do you need help?" ? We were standing near, not in front, of the exit gate. I started yelling at the gate, and I had my hands up as Fisher pulled up to the gate. He told me to move and that I was blocking. I told him, "I need assistance. Can you get your supervisor?" Then I proceeded to move further away, letting him know he was free to go at any time. This is when Lieutenant, and it's NAM, Silent B, pulled up and approach. Fisher lied and said that we were blocking this exit gate because he was still upset from the prior night. Fisher and the whole South Mountain precinct needs customer service and professionalization training, was my recommendation. So, hey. So I'm near the PSD. I'm also at City Hall right now, where the other event that I'm going to be filming is going to be. And yes, responding whoever left a message on one of my recent videos. Excuse me. I do need a new camera. Eventually, I will get one. So, but I don't want to get your top of the line camera, and I guess the new Samsungs have been messing up bad. And then not just that, if I'm arrested, I don't want to think about losing a $600, $700 phone. So that's why I use this for my live stream camera, because it was free. I didn't pay anything extra out of pocket. And it still has a removable battery, which is awesome. It might not be the best, but works for now. So this is the old Phoenix City Hall. Historic building. It's actually quite pretty. So this is where the professional standards division is. I was going to go to the main headquarters building, but I realized it's got to come across this. So the courthouse is actually here, but I'm not going to the courthouse, so let's see what happens. So put this back. Okay. Hi, how are you doing today? I'm here to address this complaint that I'm filing on an officer, and maybe I can get a stamped copy.
Did you already speak with somebody like over the phone at all, or?
No, I just come direct because I don't want to go through the bureaucratic red tape.
Okay, so you just printed that out and brought it in?
Yeah, I filled it out.
Do you have your ID on you?
I don't need to ID.
I'm sorry?
I don't need to ID.
What's your name?
Alex.
I'm sorry, one more time?
Alex.
What's your last name?
I don't need to identify unless if I've been suspected of a crime. Wow. So unprofessional. They don't know the law either. Yeah, I'm not armed, so. Yeah, I know. I still don't feel good. But I got duties to do, so. Can you guys see? Yeah, I know. I should ask her full name and employee number. Is someone coming up?
Yes.
Okay, and what's your name, full name, and employee number?
My name is Jessica. My employee number is Adam6214.
All right, thank you. I'll ask the officer for coffee. We're gonna ask if I need help. Yeah, I didn't read that last comment. You can tell me later. I do not feel good at all, but that's why I have water. I don't usually take anything with me. Okay, yeah, I do that sometimes. Fat fingers is my problem. So this is a beautiful building though, historic. Too bad it reeks of pigs, of rotting pork. James Barnes. Okay. Email me, please. I would love to learn. I'm always trying to learn. Every day is a new learning experience. So, okay, cool. Well, this is basically starting the complaint process. And since there's a valid complaint out, and if they don't fix it, then, and as I understand, there can be problems that can arise from not responding. I'm not going to talk about it on this stream, but there's some things that I've already addressed and they haven't responded within a good period of time. So at this point, trying to remember the legal definition of not being in compliance. Basically, they're not being in compliance. Awesome. Hey, POO. Hi.
Hello.
How's it going today?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right.
Good. I'm Sergeant Simonik. And
Okay.
This is Sergeant Gavin
And
Gonzalez.
what are your batch numbers?
6669.
Okay.
7985.
Okay, thank you. So here's the complaint, and I'm submitting it directly to you because in the past I've gotten no response. I had my own lieutenant addressing them at one point, but he doesn't email me back anymore.
So in your own words, what's your complaint then while we're reading it?
Very unprofessional actions and kind of like this disrespect for the press is what I've been dealing with well, it used to be the whole department, but after a while I started cleaning up a little bit. I think it helps that Jerry Williams is now firing you guys, and I really hope she continues because you guys need to be held accountable for things that you do.
Okay, so do you have a complaint against one particular officer then?
Fisher, and there's an unidentified bald officer, which I will get video footage and bring that in and try to identify him. He failed to identify.
Okay, so would you like to go downstairs and give us a formal interview with your complaint, or
I'm gonna wait till I get the video so that I can prove it. Part of it's already up, on YouTube, you can look for your officers pushing people for the search.
Okay,
So
and what's,
what did you title it?
I didn't title it. It was from another journalist.
okay, and who are you with?
I'm with Phoenix Cop Watch, so
Phoenix Cop Watch?
yep. I make sure you guys are being good on the street.
Okay, and what's your name?
Alex, you can just call me Alex.
Alex, okay. Do you have a phone number I can reach you at?
It's on there.
It's on here, okay.
So.
Very good. Okay, well, we can look into this
Okay.
and get back to you. 'Cause
Okay.
I'll have to do some research.
And then I'll either send an associate of mine or maybe we can, well, I'll figure out a way to get you the footage
Okay,
because I haven't published mine yet. So I believe you can look up Tempe against police violence and it's Phoenix officers pushing.
Well, here's the deal. Just because we don't want to get the wrong footage, I don't know what's out there. So when you get your footage, can you bring
Well,
it in?
I was part of the incident, so you can view that footage.
okay.
Okay.
And I have the date and the time and the
Yeah.
location. So do you know if the officer had a body camera Which I'm assuming
Yeah,
he did.
yeah.
on? Okay,
I believe most of your officers are in compliance right now.
correct.
So I haven't seen. I think the only ones that aren't might be your parking enforcement.
Okay.
So you might want to get them body cameras.
Okay, so you wrote out your complaint. I will definitely review
Okay.
the video and then get back to you,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
And see if
Awesome.
there's any misconduct by the officers.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Do you need a card with my information?
Yes, please. And can I get a stamped copy that was received?
I don't know, do you have a stamp for a receival? Do you have a stamp that we could show them this is received, like Professional Standards Bureau on it?
And then
It's
maybe
just
a
gonna-
copy so that I
Yeah,
can
I
follow.
can do that.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. See, they at that precinct, they should be giving the kind of customer service you guys have given me to the regular people that come to their doorstep even after hours. So,
Okay,
all right.
thank you.
Thank you. It's not NAP, it's NAM. You were right the first time. I listened to it over and over again with my headphones on. I'm gonna ask for clarification though. So this complaint's only on Fisher right now. Yeah, I know. So. You're in public.
If you want to film it here, this is all public, not in that way, please.
This is public.
This area is public,
You should get some tint or blinds for the window.
not inside, please.
Yeah, that is good news. Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Okay, here's my business card,
Thank you.
has my phone number on it, and then here's your copy,
Okay. And it has a stamp on it.
right there.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Thanks, sir.
All right, thank you.
And maybe you guys should schedule a professional standards training for the whole precinct. That shift especially. They're really bad, and Cactus Park needs it too. So if you guys wouldn't mind scheduling for those
Okay,
two.
We'll take that into consideration.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Can tell. Much signing out for now. You saw the looks. They're not used to being told what to do and being held accountable. So you all have a good one. For now, I'm late to my meeting.